Today we will be asking some of the freshmen here at Sonoma State University what the biggest difference is in the social norm between their hometown and here at SSU.
There's conflicting lingos between my hometown Pacifica and Sonoma State. We would always say hella for just about any situation. Like, that's hella lame, that's hella weird, that's hella gay, I don't know. And here, if I say hella, then all the SoCal kids will make fun of me.
I'm from El Dorado Hills, California, and one of the biggest differences from my home and SSU is the money. If you were at my high school, everyone drove really nice cars like Audis, Lexuses, BMWs as first cars. And here at SSU, if somebody asks you to go to the movies or something, they don't want to spend the $10. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Canada. I come from Fresno, the meth capital of the world. So social norms. There's a lot less diversity here. Back home, there's a lot more diversity. Here, everyone's kind of rich and white. For some reason, I can't say hella, or people will beat me to a pulp. People here are more liberal, even though this is North California. I come from Central California, which you'd expect to be more liberal, but it's not. People here are a lot more friendly than in Fresno. I could go for a jog down the street and not get raped. That's not a joke. Not a joke.
Back in Laguna Hills, it's in Southern California, it's more like me and my friends would go out to the movies and go eat a lot. That was our pastime. And up here it's more like going out and partying and drinking and stuff. But I think that's just part of being in college. Like, your first semester is all about having fun and making friends, whereas when you're a senior in high school, it's about getting into college and staying in there. And that's pretty much all I can think of the differences off the top of my head.
I'm from Los Alamitos, California, and the biggest difference between there and this place is at my high school, a lot of people did coke. It was the cool thing to do, and you weren't cool unless you did coke. It's not like that here. It's a good thing.
I think the biggest difference from my hometown in Long Beach versus SSU is it's in a different environment, because Long Beach is by the beach and it's in Southern California, and then up here I'm nowhere near the beach. And I feel the city that I live in is much bigger and there's much more to do, whereas here I'm just mostly on campus, and I don't know, it's a smaller city, so there's not much other things to do.
Biggest social difference between Sonoma State University and back home in Lakewood, California is that at Sonoma State there's a lot more activities to do, and at home we don't do anything.
The biggest difference in social norms between Hesperia, my hometown of Hesperia, and SSU is probably that Hesperia has a lot of open space. So there's a lot of sports activities like racing and off-roading, and we also have a lot of places to go that aren't too far. Here, everything is kind of far, and the people here have a weird lingo as opposed to SoCal.
P.S. Hesperia is the tumbleweed capital of the world.
Tumbleweed or just weed?
No, tumbleweeds.
Tumbleweed. Differences in social norms between my hometown of San Diego and Sonoma State are the fact that the weather here is a lot different, and that we talk differently. Back home, it was always warm enough for us to it was warm so we could spend our day at the beach, but it wasn't so hot that we were dying. And here, it's either really, really hot or really, really cold. And that's kind of cool and different, but it's weird. I don't know, and at home we say a lot, and I've never ever heard someone say hella in real life, but then we came here and I was like, wow, everyone says hella.